Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tea, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Brittany Bowl, and today my guest with me is Sarah Vordtriede-Patton with Quincy University. She is the Vice President of Academics, and today she's here to share a big new announcement.
That I am. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm excited about this one.
Well, it's really exciting for Quincy University on a couple of fronts. One, we are leveling up, if you want to say it that way, because we've offered undergrad and master's degrees and the master's degree part for about 35 years. But now we're going to launch 2 doctoral programs.
That's amazing.
It is. And the other exciting thing is that it's in really in-demand health science professions, so occupational therapy and physical therapy.
Okay. What is occupational therapy?
Well, and I have brushed up too. I didn't know until I was well into my adulthood, and I would like to share so people can learn too.
Sure.
We think of occupations as just jobs, but your occupation really is doing anything in your daily life. Mm-hmm. It can be a measure of independence and personal hygiene. It can be a hobby. It can be cooking a meal for your family. Whatever you need to get done. There's assisted devices for driving cars. So it really runs the gamut. People can specialize, but it is anything you do in your daily life.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, physical therapy is for injuries, I'm assuming.
A lot of times. It can be chronic disabilities and illnesses too, and pain management, all those things. But yeah, much more on the physical body.
So how long are these doctoral programs now?
They're just over 2.5 years. So,
okay.
And they will be cohort-based, which means the students that start together go through the series of classes together and end together as well. So both of them, we are on track to start in January of 2026. And then physical therapy would wrap up in May of 28, their first group, and then occupational therapy would wrap up in August of 28.
Awesome.
And every January we'll just be starting a new group.
I think, this is not only good news for Quincy University, but it's also good news for Quincy itself, because I guess, you're putting these people out there, and hopefully they stay within the community on, occupations like that.
That's right. Well, and another interesting part we haven't discussed yet is that it is what's called a low residency or hybrid program. Mm-hmm. So people can take a variety of asynchronous and synchronous online instruction, but then they can be housed all over the country. And then they'll be coming to Quincy for probably 2-week intensives about 3 times a year.
Okay.
So we'll be bringing all these new people to Quincy
cool.
So we can see how great it is.
I did not realize it was necessarily online too. That's pretty
and that's
cool.
really the kind of the pioneering front of graduate healthcare education. Mm-hmm. So we're really kind of helping lead the way in that. And then it really allowed us to attract top-notch faculty from around the country too, because a lot of them have clinical practice one place. They may have their family is maybe anchored in another place, and we can be their third place.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Continued education right here in our community. I like it.
That's right.
Anything else you want to add about the programs?
Oh, I'll have to scan my list real quick.
No problem.
I want to make sure. Oh, yes. Besides the actual coursework that you would think of, they will have, again, these laboratory intensives, but a lot of clinical experience.
Okay,
too.
so that's what I wanted to know.
Yes.
Is with the clinical experience, have you partnered then with places within the community to do that, or is...
That is in process, and it will be within the community, and really we'll also focus around either where our students come from whenever we start recruiting them, so they could do maybe the clinical experience in their hometown, or maybe just somewhere they want to visit and go. Yeah. So we have individuals in place that are making connections nationwide.
Nationwide, and making these connections directly in Quincy. Again, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And we do really hope, too, that there'll be some local practitioners that will want to help us teach, maybe maybe an online class, maybe a laboratory experience.
That was what I was saying. Maybe you'll get a partnership going there.
Yep.
That's what, that's how things go around.
clinical rotations turn into permanent jobs a lot of times.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. That's awesome. Well, I do thank you for sharing this good news with me, Sarah. I'm happy, like I said, for the community. I'm especially happy for Quincy University. I am a QU grad, but I'm undergrad. I'd have to do a couple more steps to get there, I think.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sarah. All right. Coming up next, we have the Pet of the Week in the house.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's a fun place to eat and drink. 2902 Broadway.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
All right, welcome back, and we have a very special guest in the house. His name is Petey, and Petey is accompanied by another special guest, Herb Lanky. Herb is the brother of our good friend Chuck Lanky over at the Bridge. I asked him as soon as he came in, I'm like, hey, are you related? Because you guys are very, you look a lot alike. Petey here is so calm and so good.
Petey is a very, very good boy.
I noticed when you first came in, it was a little, it took him a second.
He gets a little excited in the beginning, but who doesn't when they come to a new place? You know what I mean? Like, he listens really good. He gets along with other dogs. Okay. He gets along with cats.
You're a cat person,
He can be a little unsure with new people, especially if you come in kind of nervous, you know. But if you come right in like you've always known him, as you can see, he warms up extremely
And he rubs all
quick.
over you.
Oh, he's a big ham.
Yes.
He is.
How old is Petey?
So, Petey is 2 to 3 years old. Petey is a pit bull mix. Don't ask me with what, because we don't get into that far.
Cares?
You know? Yeah, who cares?
Mutts are mutts.
Yeah. And look at those legs. They're all like only 12 inches tall.
I know, that's what I was going to say.
He is just a little pipsqueak, this guy. I love him to death.
Maybe a little, Petey wants belly rubs. Maybe a little bulldog with the short legs or something.
Man, it could even be a corgi, if you want to be honest. Anything short and long like that.
But Petey is available and up for adoption. Like you said, he's good with dogs, cats, and obviously people.
Yes.
And I kind of want to take him home myself, but I can't. Oh, he said no.
It's the little grunts that he gives. When you find that spot, he just.
My dog does the same thing, and everyone thinks of it as like a growl, but it's her way of saying no. I think I kind of like this.
It's just like us at the end of the day when you kind of sit back and go, same kind of deal. You know what I mean? Same kind of deal.
Herb, what is it that you do? Petey, come here. What is it that you do out at the Quincy Humane Society?
What isn't it I do at the Humane Society, frankly? My title is the kennel manager, but my director has a much more fancy title for me.
Yes.
But I'm not going to begin to butcher that. So
kennel manager it is.
And dog training, on the day-to-day. Cats, dogs, any animal that's in the building, I make sure that everyone is taken care of. Every day, all their needs are met. Everything that they need is fulfilled for the day.
Do you work with the volunteers?
I do.
All right.
I actually do the volunteer walkthroughs on Sunday.
Okay.
Or Saturdays. I'll give you the lay of the land. And one of my big things is, if you ever come in and you forget, because I kind of hit you with a lot of information when you come in, don't ever hesitate to ask a staff member for help.
Yeah.
We want you to be there. It's never going to be like a, sure, I'll help you.
Yeah.
We jump, we're ready, you know what I mean? Like there's no, like this is a bother for us, we love it. All of our volunteers show up.
Look at him. Okay.
I told you he's a ham.
One last question, because I know Petey wants to run around. So it is the holidays coming up. I'm guessing you guys need lots of volunteers for that.
We always love all of our volunteers. Every time we have a function out in the public, an adoption event anywhere, or if you just want to come in and help socialize with some of the dogs and cats, they always could use all the socialization we can get.
Especially, they need the extra love too, like
They
everyone
do.
does around the
They
holidays.
do.
Are you going to be, do you think cleaning, what do they say, clearing the kennels during the holidays?
We are. I think we're going to try to do the empty the shelter.
That's what I was thinking of.
But I'm not purview for that kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like they tell me what we're doing and I help them get going. I know we're going to do an open house.
But you want to find the best homes.
Yes.
I get it.
And we actually have an adoption event coming up from December 1st to December 15th. It's our Bissell Empty the Shelter.
Okay.
It's fee-waived adoptions. Everybody, Bissell takes care of all that good stuff. I know we also have a open house plan for later in December. I want to tell you, I'm going to tell you the wrong date. I know I am.
We'll get it
I
on
think it's the 19th,
Well,
I think.
and we'll make sure to share it on our Facebook like we
Okay.
do all the time with all the lovely animals. And make sure to check out the Quincy Humane Society for, maybe your special friend for the holidays. I think,
All of our special friends need a special friend.
yes, I think so. And if you have some extra time, come talk to Herb about volunteering.
And Miss Emily.
Yeah.
Miss Emily's the boss.
I mean, if this is all I have to do to volunteer, I'm in.
It's not much. I'll give you a lay of the land type of situation, and you guys can come in. Even when we're on Sundays, when we're close to the public, we're never close to our volunteers. You guys can always come in and hang out and walk. And a lot of people think, that they need to, do more. That just hanging out with the dog isn't enough. But trust me.
I bet it is.
The socializing is so key.
Yes.
It's like we can't socialize enough in any given day.
Absolutely. Well, I think Petey is enjoying the socialization. One special thing about Petey, one last thing. Yes, he is available. Look at how one ear stays up, one ear is down. I don't know if you've noticed this. It's a little Petey special trait. And a little treat for Petey. All right. I think that does it for today's